MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Number 99, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey, nobody away.
First offering on its way. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4-spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hey.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's go right here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Batting third.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers, 282 to start play, 21 homers, 56 runs batted in.
Hey, now we've got 2.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. And that brings up Javi Baez.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting
in is Jorge Soler.
Jorge.
As he gets caught chasing a knuckleball there for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
One ball, one strike. Hey, all right, here we go now.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The White Sox lead it 4-0. Digging in now, Lucas Erceg. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Nope. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now another 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, Corey Lee. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Corey Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lee, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Right now,
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Brandon Marsh. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and the White Sox are out in front, 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to third. Moncada has it, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. Plays it first here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Reined in.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 0-1 the count.
Hey, we got one.
From the stretch. Now a drive out to left center field.
Here we go. Hit me right here. Hey, no running,
and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The right fielder, number 12.
In now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Down here.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bregman at third. Alvarez on at second with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And another foul ball.
Hey, we got no outs.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next up for the Astros, Lucas Erceg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in, Corey Lee. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 9-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Fellas, let's go.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Alex Bregman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, come on, guys.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Two outs here.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Here we go, boys.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros go down 1-2-3, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Lucas Erceg.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in to try it again, Corey Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Lee.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Plays a 1 here.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Brandon Marsh.
Marsh.
And this will be fouled away. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 12-0. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman,
Alex.
as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, right back to him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1.
2 balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
13-0, the convincing final score. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, hosts his league-leading 21st victory. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Forrest Whitley couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi